Hey, welcome back to Coffee, Chaos, and Grace. I'm Cheryl, and I'm back again today. Thank you so much for being with me. If you are new to this channel, welcome. And if you have been with me for a while, I think this is like day 14 for me. I really appreciate your being here. Today, I really kind of want to talk more about the other day. The other day, I talked about the fact that it was a bad day for me. And so today I thought, you know what? I'm going to talk about what to do when you're having a bad day, because this is something that I think that all of us need to talk about because it happens, right? I mean, some days are hard, and not every day is going to be inspiring. Not every day is going to be productive. Sometimes just getting out of bed feels like an accomplishment, right? So today I just want to share how I keep going in my life, even when I have heavy things happening or things that are stressful to me. The other day, I talked about the fact that I had just some life changing things that were going on. The job that I have, I'm finding out I'm not going to be able to continue in, has a lot to do with just rules about retirement and coming back to teaching after retirement. It's a long story, but just really dealing with that and figuring out what the heck I'm going to do next. And so I have had to really just reflect. Yesterday was a day of reflection and a day of really kind of coming back to myself rather than staying in the funk that I was in. The biggest thing that I've had to do is to stop expecting myself to be my best every single day. There, I mean, on good days, you can choose to do a lot of things, right? But on bad days, your goals change. They just do. And I've learned that bad days aren't a character flaw for me, right? That's a normal thing. If I have chronic pain on a day, right? We've talked about that. If I have a stress or a disappointment or uncertainty like I did the other day, sometimes just surviving that day seriously is enough. Okay. I have to focus on the next thing. Okay. I'm not talking about like the next week or the next month. I'm talking about the next thing. That's a huge thing I've learned. The next thing might be making a cup of coffee. It might be taking a shower. It might be answering one email. Okay. Taking a walk. But when life feels overwhelming, I find that it's nice to just shrink my goals for that day, right? Really look at smaller things that I can do and accomplish. The other thing is I want to give myself some grace. That's a big part of the reason why I put that word in the whole title of this channel. My biggest issue is really just giving myself that grace, right? I think that what I've heard from other people, I hear about the things that they say to themselves, your self-talk. And instead of saying, like, I should be doing more, or I'm terrible, or I'm a mess, right? Try something a little bit different. Try something different in your self-talk. Like, I'm going to do my best today. Or I would never talk to a friend the way I talk to myself. Oh my gosh. I think that maybe I'm blessed in the fact that my self-talk, I always try to turn around, right? If I hear myself saying certain things to myself, I try to turn it around and say, I am not going to talk to myself like that today. But some people just really dwell on that. I'm terrible. I'm pathetic. I'm self-talk. And we really need to watch that and to push ourselves away from that. Okay. So I remember that feelings change. Bad days feel permanent when you're in them, but they aren't. And yesterday I became proactive instead of wallowing in it, right? I researched, I talked to people that I needed to, that I knew could help me, and then made some decisions to move forward. And that's what I'm doing now. I've had days when I'm convinced that things would never get better, but eventually the sun will come out, right? And it does. It does. But it's that self-talk can make or break those days. And so it's just what you tell yourself that can make all the difference. And if you need to say it out loud, do it. Say something out loud. No, I am not going to allow myself to waller in this. I am going to, well, whatever you're going to do, right? Say it out loud if you need to, because sometimes your brain needs to just hear you say it rather than in your head. So if you're having a hard day, that's what I want you to hear. All right. You don't have to solve your whole life today. You don't have to be strong every minute. There are times when you're going to lose it a little bit. You don't have to have all of the answers. You just have to take the next step. Okay. So what helps you get through difficult days? Can you tell me about that in the chat? If you could, we all are here as a community of people who are here to support each other. But if we can know more about what your solutions are, then it can help all of us, right? I love hearing how other people get themselves through those hard times. So don't just take my advice, look at what other people are saying too. I have put in the description a link to our Facebook page. Please come on over there, join us there, and we can talk about the daily topics that we have there. But like I said, that's just starting, and I would love to just get more and more of you involved in that as well. If you could just talk to me about what helps you to get through those difficult days, that would be awesome. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate the fact that you're here. Again, if you would please like the video, subscribe to the channel. You'll see me coming at every day. Now, I did miss yesterday, and I apologize for that, but there was a lot of things going on, and I just didn't get a chance to sit down with you. So I'm back. I'm planning on being here every single day. Here at Coffee, Chaos, and Grace, we're not striving for perfect days. We're learning how to keep going through the imperfect ones. Okay. And we're not alone. All right. Okay. Thank you again. And give yourself some grace today. All right. Thanks. Bye.